Hello, friends. Happy Sunday. I cannot believe it is Sunday already. This past week felt like it went by so fast, but I am here for another stream. Hope you're here to be productive because I've got some stuff to do. My laptop brightness is so bright. Let me fix that. I have editing to do on my book, Exco. I've been working on it for a week-ish, but I took yesterday off because I was just so tired. Hello, Crystal. Welcome. Yesterday, my boyfriend and I, went for a walk down at the trail near us. Not early in the morning. We left here at 8 a.m., but that's still pretty early. And then we went grocery shopping, and then we came back. We'd obviously put away the groceries, and then I figured, you know what, I'll just put away the dishes from the dishwasher too while I'm here. And then I edited a whole big vlog, and by the time that was done, I'm like, I don't have the brain power for any book editing. So I didn't do anything yesterday, and I haven't done any yet today. But we're gonna do our best. We're gonna see how much I can get done. Hello, Jessica. Welcome. Glad the week went fast for someone. This week was torturous and slow for me. Oh no. Well, hopefully that is over and it gets better. Slow weeks are just not fun the way they just drag on, but yeah, hopefully it's better. I have a hello for Jessica. So I am on chapter 19 for my book. I've edited the first 18, which means I have 8 left because there's 26 chapters. I think I did that math correctly. So, no clue how much I'm going to get through tonight. We're just going to see. I don't have any particular goals, but we're just going to work. Slow weeks are the devil, yeah. Feel free to let me know what you guys are working on. Crystal, are you still drafting? Are you done for the day? Jessica, what are you working on? I already need to take a sip of my water, which I'm glad I did remember to refill before I came upstairs earlier. So at least I did that. Crystal's cooking. What are you cooking? Then I'm going to get back to this nonsense that is Project Masquerade. Very fair. I will say your message this morning when I woke up to a message saying, I might finish this soon, I was like, okay. Makes me feel a little bit more like I have to get through these edits, which, I'm probably going to get through them soon anyway, but now I'm, a little bit extra motivated. The ending is coming if I keep my pace. I'm done. No, you're not allowed to finish today. I'm not ready, Crystal. But also, finish today if that's where you're at. That's insane. You started this, a week ago. Absolutely wild. Yeah, I'm hoping to have this done within the next couple of days because Marta said that she was going to have her feedback for Project Jenny, which I can now say the name of, for Jenny was a friend of mine. She's looking at that now and she says she's going to have the feedback for me by the end of the week at the latest, but probably before then. So, I want this done before that so that I can just switch my focus over to those edits. We'll see. Also, Crystal's making pasta salad. Jessica's attempting the 24-hour challenge. This is day 2. I have about 5 hours to go and need 6K for my goal. Wow. I did not know there was a 24-hour challenge going on, but nice. Is 6K feasible for you to do in 5 hours? If you want, we can go a little bit sprint heavy here and try and get you those words. Just let me know. I will be streaming for 3 hours today. So I'm gonna go back and spell check. You don't deserve to see it this rough. That's very fair. I'm working on... I'm not going to sound French when I say it, but Manor de Monstra? Sure. She's been coming for a month and it's going. Yeah, you got this. I really put my head down and go. Well, I will let you guys decide on sprints because my plan was just to let the shuffle gods decide what sprints it gives us from the timer playlist. But if you guys feel more for shorter ones or longer ones, let me know. I feel like if I put it on shuffle, we're either going to get 5 minutes or an hour with no in between. And I don't know if either of those are anything anyone wants, but give me a time, or if there's a specific timer you want me to pull up, I can do that, and then we can get going. I'm still like in awe of where is it? Where's the thing? The end is coming. That's so ominous, but like Crystal, you've been working so hard. That's insane. Okay, well, Crystal wants the shuffle gods. You say this, so you're not allowed to complain at whatever it brings up. Also, I still haven't updated this in so long. I really need to go through and zhuzh up the timer playlist. Very fair. I do this a lot when I watch streams. If I'm not like on camera, obviously, I'll like half listen to the conversation and still continue to work. But I guess we could just pull up the timers then and see what it gives us. So let me move my laptop out of the way and pull that up. That's not what I like. That's the layout that I like. And we'll hit shuffle. Okay, we have the 30-minute Hazy Hearts countdown timer. I'm gonna make sure shuffle is on before we do it, just so I can press whatever when this is done. But I think 30 minutes is a good start. Just gotta finish this chapter, then I do the obligatory vacation chapter, which is the end. It ends when they get home after the vacation. That's fair. I did remember now that I do have to add at the end, most of the feedback that I got was that this book needs an epilogue. And I'm like, I don't usually do epilogues, but I can do my best, so I will have to write that from scratch when I get there. But I still have to get through these 8 chapters first. So that's a problem for me in a couple of days. And since when do I complain about what we get for timers? You don't, but if it gives you only like a 5-minute sprint, I feel like anybody might complain about that. There are so many short timers on here that I don't want to delete from the playlist because I love, but also they're so short. It's not one chapter. Fair enough. And hello, Becca. Welcome. We are just about to start our first sprint. It is the 30-minute Hazy Hearts timer from Violet. Be sure to let us know what you'll be doing during the sprints. If you're writing, if you're doing something else, we can talk about it when we come back. So we have some hellos. So I am going to press play and come back at the other side of this timer. And that is the end of our first sprint. Put that away. How did everybody do? We had Eva join us. Hello, welcome. I got through 2 chapters of editing, so now I have 6 more to go, plus the 1 epilogue that I will have to write from scratch, but, I have ideas of what I want to do with it, so, it's not going to be super hard to write. I did see up here, Becca's going to attempt to create all my social media posts for the week. This week is school. I have an 80-page paper due. Wow, that is a lot. So I know I won't have any free time for anything else. Fair enough. How much social media stuff do you have to make? I like to do my social media as much in advance as I can, filming videos and making my shorts and everything. So I understand this. Trying not to panic. Only 2 more weeks, then I graduate. Whoa! You're so close. Crystal ate the food. Sure, it's fine. Everything is fine. And Becca made a mood board for one of the books. Nice. Which book is it? Because I know you have a bajillion. You also don't have to spoil your posting if you don't want to, but I am curious. 488 words for that sprint and had to set up the scenes for the next few chapters. Nice. You're chugging along. Next sprint is going to be writing. Got some comfort stuff to write because the character just finished a very long journey and a very scary ritual. Ooh, I love that so much. I'm very excited. Eva's also playing in Canva. That was me, what day was that? Friday? I spent a long time making a bunch of slides for my Instagram post that I will be posting tomorrow, actually. I want to post a mood board for each weekday. Then I do 3 TikToks a day, so 21 TikToks. That's a lot. I'm not going to lie, Becca. That seems like a lot. I do 1 short, because I don't even post it anywhere else. I only post on YouTube. I do 1 short a week and 2 Instagram posts, and that feels like a lot. I don't count my videos with that because those are obviously, bigger projects, whereas I feel like YouTube shorts and Instagram posts take sort of the same amount of effort to create, at least the way that I do it. But 3 TikToks a day, dang, every day? Or just the weekdays like you do the mood boards? Curious. And the one you just did was for the Dream Diaries. Interesting. Yeah, you've got this. That is impressive. Eva says I do 1 post or story or reel on Instagram a year, give or take. Fair enough. Nothing consistently. I need consistency. I can't. I'm not the kind of person who can be like, this is the kind of stuff I want to do, and I'll do it when I get to it and post it whenever. If I didn't have a schedule, none of it would happen. Oh, 2 clients Becca's doing them for. So for the personal stuff, it's 1 a day. Okay. I understand. That feels... It's the same amount of work, but it feels more manageable. Jessica's agreeing with Eva. Crystal says, I do post on Instagram and TikTok sometimes, randomly. Just want to be consistent. I'm trying to be a new version of me. It's a constant attempt, though, and I'm still the same. Well, as long as you keep working at it, that's the only way you'll ever make any change, because if you don't work at it, then it's definitely not going to do anything. And then a little face. I need more water because I forgot to drink during my sprint time. It's very strange to me that I just forget to hydrate, and sometimes I just forget to eat. I'm like, how do I do that? It doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't even occur to me that those are things that I have to do. But it's fine. I think I'm getting better at that. I'm very curious as to what the next timer is going to be. So I think I'm gonna pull it up. But I'm not gonna let you guys see it just yet. You guys get to see my reaction. Press the little skippy button. Oh! We got an interesting timer. If anybody wants to take any guesses as to what it is, feel free. Crystal's with me with the forgetting to eat and drink. Like, I don't know, I'll just be sitting upstairs reading or something, and then suddenly it's 5 hours later and I have a headache, and I'm like, oh, right. I gotta take care of my human body. It's not an hour. It's a long boy, but it's not an hour. I mean, close enough. It's bees, which is basically 45 minutes. Which, like, is fine. We love the bees around here, but I did not prepare myself for a chunky sprint just then. I was going to press the shuffle button, and I was like, I wonder what's going to come up. Oh god, it's a 45. Yeah, that's fair. I saw a post on Instagram that was this girl who has ADHD, and she sets a timer on her what is this thing called? Smartwatch? This is just my wrist. I don't have a watch, but she sets a timer on her watch to go off every like hour or so. That's just a hey, take a sip of water kind of timer. And people in the comments were like, "How do you need to set a timer to drink water?" And I'm like, "Listen, it happens. At least she's on top of this and doing better." We got excitement for the bees. Jessica has ADHD, so forgetting to eat and drink is kind of a thing for me. My hubby's constantly asking me if I've eaten or had water. That's fair. I do not have ADHD, as far as I know. I do have good old autism, but that's slightly different. My boyfriend has ADHD, but I feel like he forgets to eat, but mostly it's just he doesn't want to eat. So he just will go hours without eating, and I'm like, my guy, please, something. And he's like, what do you mean? I had a sleeve of crackers like 6 hours ago. And I'm like, that's not good enough. But I can't judge him too much because I'm not much better. Since it's already pulled up, what do you guys say we just get going on the bees? I'm kind of getting into the swing of my story. And if I can do 2 chapters in 30 minutes, maybe I can do 3 chapters in 45? I don't know, my chapters are very not consistent when it comes to length, so I don't know if that's an appropriate thing to assume I can do, but we'll see. Eva also has ADHD, but I drink constantly. I have so many beverages. I also love to eat, but I have foods I like and foods I don't like, and foods I like become foods I don't like often. Understandable. I definitely have a limited pool of foods that I like, but having so many beverages is great. Beesness? That's so funny. Oh my god, I didn't even think of that. Yes, let's get down to beesness. Sometimes eating will ruin the mojo, so I try to justify it in my brain, and my hubby has to berate me for that. Uh, I'm glad we can all commiserate here today. I'm gonna press play on the timer, and I will see you guys on the other side of these 45 minutes of bees. And that is the end of sprint number 2. How did that go for everybody? I finished editing my book with an asterisk because, like I said, I still have to write an epilogue from scratch. So that's a tomorrow problem. I finished editing all of the stuff that I currently have. And over the course of this draft, I added almost 2,000 words to the total, which is great because I'm an underwriter. And so with each draft, I want to be adding more than I'm taking away because I know there's a lot of stuff that isn't really in my earlier drafts. There are still a couple of notes that were brought up by some readers for this draft that I lightly addressed, but I want to get other feedback to see if I need to do a bit of a bigger edit on those things. And like I said, I have to do the epilogue, so not finished, but we are trucking along down the writing process. There was more commenting was what I was trying to say about food. I'm definitely going to be getting some food during this next sprint. Jessica says, don't think I'm going to hit 8K for the day simply because I'm struggling and doing a lot more research than writing. Entirely valid. It's not the biggest deal if you don't hit goals because goals are there to push you to do something, and if you realize that you can't quite hit that, that's all right. You just adjust and try again. Yeah, how did you do, though? I know you have been writing a lot. And also, how's the research going? Thank you. Becca posted the TikToks for the day. I'm glad. Oh no. Oh no, not Alex and Charles. No! Ah! Crystal, I'm so sad, and I haven't even read your book. Also, 490 words. Well, that's good. Exactly. Goals are guidelines more than actual rules. It's like the Pirates Code in Pirates of the Caribbean. So, I feel good about my edits. Definitely a lot of work to do on this, but for what draft it is, I think this is very solid. I've got time to do more drafts. And I don't have to do everything right away. No, Crystal, no! I'm so excited to read your book, but also, Jessica got 235 words for that sprint, had to look up some things about gold from the 1800s and tarnishing, and my cracker stolen by a toddler. How rude. Hope you get another thing to snack on. Also, researching the 1800s sounds like fun. I'm gonna have to do quite a bit of that for my cowboy story that isn't actually about cowboys, but that's what I'm still gonna call it. I did have to do quite a bit of research. Oh, I'm yawning. Excuse me. I had to do research about the late 1800s because my gay vampire book takes place in the 1880s, but I think my cowboys might be earlier than that, and also not set in the same place because gay vampires is in New Jersey and cowboys is going to be more in the West. Yeah, Eva says I'd press charges against the toddler. Entirely valid response. Itty bitty cracker thief. Yeah. I love doing research for books, but at the same time, I wish I could just download the information into my brain so I can get to writing. So since I finished my stuff, I guess during the next sprint I will do my bullet journaling because normally I do that after the stream. But what else am I gonna do? I'm definitely gonna get some ice cream because I did eat before the stream. Now I'm hungry again, and I have ice cream in the freezer. So I'm gonna get some ice cream. Also, I have to feed my cats, so I have to go downstairs anyway. Technically, this one starts way back in the 1770s. It goes all the way to modern day. Ooh, that's exciting. That is a large scope to tackle. You are far braver than I, because I could not do that. Oh, I also have to do research. I just realized for Lesbian Biker Inferno. Oh no, because I've decided officially that that takes place in the year 2000 when I was 2 years old. So I got a whole list of topics to do research on for that. Joy. But I'm very excited for that. I think setting it in 2000 is the right move. I gotta make a list of all the things that I have to research and then actually do the research. Because what I do is I'll just be thinking about the project and be like, oh, this is a cool thing, but I don't know enough about it. And this is a cool thing, but I don't know enough about it. And then I'll just research as I write. And I feel like it would be more efficient if I don't have to stop in the middle of writing to do the research. You know? That's just my thoughts on it. Something happens to start it all in the 1770s, French witch hunt. Something happens in the early 1800s, then again in the 1910s, in 1975, and then modern day. Ooh, so it's like little episodic, kind of. That's really cool. I like that a lot. Very interested. Yeah, a benefit to fantasy writing. You do have to do some research with fantasy writing, but yes, definitely a benefit that you don't have to do as much, because you can just kind of make stuff up. Oh, let me click on the right one, StreamYard. This is why I'm glad the old world is basically in a pocket dimension, so I don't have to play by the rules. Exactly! Or its own dimension, rather. You do have to do a little bit of research just to make sure, like, you're on track, but, like, at the end of the day, as long as you could justify it a little bit, I think you're fine. I'm gonna press the button to see what timer we get next, because I'm curious. Ooh! Oh, this is a good one. Don't play. No, go back to the beginning, please. Thank you. Yeah. Excited for this next sprint. Sort of just learned from the modern day point of view, a lot of reading for my dear computer programmer. Gotcha. Does anyone else get tired when they are streaming? Not that most of the people in the chat stream, but I know, like, Crystal, does streaming tire you out? Because I feel like I'll be so fine, and then as soon as I sit down, I'm like, I need to sleep. And I don't know why. I'm like yawning so much, but like I wouldn't normally be yawning at this time of day. I don't know what it is, but I am tired. Also, I think I'm just gonna go start the next sprint because I'm still thinking of the ice cream and I really want it. So the next timer is Dinos Play Hide and Seek, a classic. 6-hour streams are brutal. Usually after a 3-hour, I put on a video for a bit. I understand completely. But also streaming is so fun. So I don't get why it makes me so tired. Dinos! I mean, it's the stress. I worry about doing the stream so much before I actually start. And then once I do start, I relax and like, oof. Gotcha. Well, I'm going to go have some pick-me-up ice cream. I'm going to feed the cats first. And then I'm going to have some ice cream. And I've been watching closet clean-out videos for like the past 2 or 3 days. And so YouTube just keeps recommending me more. So I think I'm going to pull up one of those to watch while I eat my ice cream. And then I'll get started on my bullet journaling for the evening. So I'm going to press play. And I will see you on the other side of these 25 minutes. I love the dino so much. That's so cute. That's the end of our sprint, by the way. Excuse me. How was that for everyone? I did, in fact, feed the cats and then came back and had my mug of ice cream. And that is all I did. I didn't watch a closet clean out video. I watched a video about Animal Crossing, and now I'm watching a bookshelf organization video. So that's what I'm up to. Oh my gosh, I forgot to take a sip of my water. Hold on. I'm over here trying not to cough. Like, I literally could just take a sip of my water. It's fine. We had this comment come in right when the sprint started, saying, "I see streaming as being, mine. LOL. Turning off the stream is kind of like taking the mask off. Like, I'm always the same person on and offline, but on camera, I'm more on. Yeah, no, I definitely get that. You want to be, like, more outgoing." Jessica got 485 words. Nice. See, you're still doing great. And Becca said, I forgot I had laundry in the laundromat downstairs, so I picked it up and put it all away. Yeah. Forgetting laundry is a big thing, especially in this new place. We haven't done it yet, but the laundry's in the basement, and I can't go in the basement because the stairs are very uneven and doesn't have a railing, and I cannot go downstairs that don't have a railing. So Jacob's in charge, and he's been good so far, but does not have the best track record with remembering laundry. I'll say that. Yeah, no, I understood. I got there eventually. Finished the comfort chapter. Just about to start the vacation chapter, but need to think how it's gonna go. It's not all sunshine and relaxation. Why not, Crystal? Don't your characters deserve to be happy? But also, I like the drama and the tension. I am both the angel and the devil on your shoulder. At 3,627 words for the day with hours to go. It's getting there. Yeah, that's so good. It's not just getting there, it's great. Wow. Probably not going to do much more today. So today's been a total of 10,563. Crystal! Oh my god. Didn't you do 10,000 words yesterday? Explain yourself. That's so many. That's so many words. Oh my god. That's in one day a sixth of my entire draft of Exco, because that is at 59,500 something. Like, my dude, that is so many. Exactly. Killing it. Becca also does have the best track record of doing laundry. I usually end up with 8 loads by the time I do it. Yeah. See, that would be us, except both myself and my boyfriend have a very limited number of socks and underwear. So that's how we know when it's time to do laundry, is when we're running low on that. They do, but Loki's dad doesn't trust Alex given who her father was. Fair. And everyone knows how Odin feels about Loki, lol. Oh, everyone's going on the vacation! That's so much fun. Excited because part of why I did laundry was to wash some fabric for a project. Ooh, exciting stuff, Becca. Maybe it was earlier today. I don't know. At some point I saw you posting about hitting 10,000 words. It might have been earlier in the week. Time has no meaning anymore. Right? This draft is sitting at 55,000 words. Nice. Solve the issue by buying an insane amount. If I run out, you know it's bad. That's fair. Stocking up is definitely smart. See, my issue is I'm very particular about my socks because I have the type of autism that means I can't be barefoot. Like, I hate not wearing socks like around the house and everything. It just drives me insane. And like the socks have to be the right texture and the right thickness and everything. So I can't just go out and buy whatever socks. Like, they have to be very specific. Oh, that was today's story. Gotcha. You have been doing freaking 55,000 words in the past, what, 8 days? 9 days? I don't know. Because you started it last weekend, right? Am I making that up? Time really isn't real. Wow. You know what's insane? I went and watched a video today, and so this video was the dance practice for the song Lucifer by K-pop group SHINee. This is the first K-pop song I ever heard. It's what got me into K-pop back in 2015. It was not the year it came out. It was a couple years old at that point, but that's the song that got me into K-pop. I went back and I'm like, I'm thinking about the song. I'm gonna go watch this iconic dance practice video. I scroll down to the comments to see like what the most recent one was, like how recently people have been commenting on it. And the top comment there is a comment I made 7 years ago. And like, I did not need that. That, like, genuinely, I had to sit there and just contemplate. I saw my own thing and I'm like, I had to sit there. It was wild. I have no idea what kind of socks I have, Becca. I don't think about that sort of thing. I just bought socks years ago, and that's what I've been working with. Yeah. Crystal created notes doc on June 5th. Started writing on the 7th. So you created your notes doc 11 days ago and started writing 9 days ago. And you're at 55,000. Crazy. Oh, I can't wait to read it, Crystal. I'm so excited. I feel like it's been a while since I've read anyone's work. That's a lie. I read the first chapter of Laura's thing this morning because she needed feedback for something she was submitting. But like besides that, I feel like it's been eons since I've read any friend's work. And I miss it so much. This is true. This is very true. I'm gonna click buttons and see what the timer gods are gonna give us, because we're probably only gonna have one more sprint because it's 2 hours and 15 minutes in already. Unless this gives us like 5 minutes. No, it doesn't. Okay. It gave us another big boy. It gave us a 45-minute that I am going to shrink down to like, let's go with a 35-minute because then we still have some time to chat afterwards. Giving us some interesting timers today. Right. I feel like it has not been over 2 hours already. It's been so fast. But like I feel like we've all been getting so much done, so at least there's that. I mean, if I do, that's news to me, Becca. I don't think I have the power to manipulate time, but it could just be that I'm unaware of my abilities. Yeah, the playlist heard me say one more sprint and it said, got it. So I'm going to get this started. Our final sprint number 4? Is this? Yeah, because they were kind of big. So our fourth sprint, And I will see you guys. Oh, this iced coffee looks so good. I'll see you guys in 35 minutes. And that is the end of our final sprint. How'd that go for y'all? I saw that Joanne did stop in hello, and also working on more edits for Project Sugar and Spice, of course. Crystal says, so my notes for the start of the vacation is in Alex's POV, but I want it to be in Loki's, so I can't use this anymore. And my brain is just not braining now at this point. Crystal, you already said that you wrote 10,000 words today, so maybe wait until tomorrow to look at this. Just a suggestion. I did my bullet journaling. I pulled my tarot card for the week. Oh, I can show you, actually, now that my tarot cards are in a much more accessible place in the new apartment. So my tarot card focus for next week is Strength, which is this cute little lion guy. His arms look very short, but he's still adorable. So that is that. Yeah, I pull a card every Sunday for the following week to just be like a focus. So that's this week. It is getting late. It's 9 o'clock for us. That is what I did. Little buddy. 200 words exactly, and got some food. Nice. Love that for you. I love this deck. This is the... Oh, now that I put it back, I have to get it back out. This is the Affirmators Tarot by... Who did the art for this? Is it on the booklet? Susie Barrett. And all the cards are just cute little animals. And I like them a lot. And I feel like they're very gentle in their messages. So I think that they're a very good deck for my weekly polls. And this is the 3rd year I've been doing this with the same deck. So I started at the beginning of 2022 with my weekly polls. But then, of course, I have a million other decks that I use for, spreads and stuff. I have to get back into that, actually. I have this Kiki's Delivery Service notebook that I started in January 2023 whenever I wanted to do tarot outside of my weekly polls. And I haven't used much of it because I kind of fell off with that. But I do want to pick that back up. So I think that's going to be a goal of mine for the next couple of months. Yeah, now that I'm rambling, I guess we can get on with ending the stream because it's quite late. Clearly, I need to get ready for bed. Things to promote. If you didn't see, this past Friday, I published a video all about my next book, Project Jenny. If you've heard me talking about that, officially has a title and a cover and a release date. So go check out that video if you're interested. It's only 5 minutes long because I don't like to be that person who draws out the anticipation and makes you wait 20 minutes for the reveal. I just come right out and show you guys. So check that out. Crystal streaming tomorrow. Thank you, Crystal. I'm also very excited. What time are you streaming tomorrow? Do tell. Because you stream on Mondays, right? There's not a Chaos stream. There's not D&D. I will not be doing my Sunday stream next weekend because it is the Storyteller's Hearth Weekend Relay. So I will be streaming on Sunday, but it'll be at 3 o'clock instead of 6 o'clock because I have the last sprinting time slot of the event. So I'll be there with Crystal and also Malin and Laura as my lovely co-hosts. So come hang out with us at the end of the event. Also, just throughout the whole event, you should attend. It's a really fun time. So that'll be that. And I think that's all I have. 3 p.m. Eastern, unless I get extra and stream at noon. Kind of getting addicted to 6-hour streams. 6 hours, I feel like, is a time block that sounds like a lot on paper, but once you get into it, like how our 3-hour stream today went by so fast. I feel like 6 hours is when you like finally feel it, like I have to stop right now. This is coming from someone who has streamed 9 hours before. 6 hours is definitely when you start to feel it. There are not more sprints because I've been going for 3 hours and it's about time I get ready for bed. But you can always write afterwards, and we will see you at all the streams throughout the week because everyone streams so often, and I love that. You're welcome for streaming. I ended up making 4 mood boards, so only 1 more to go. Fantastic. And you're over in California. Are you in California? I know you're in that time zone. So you've got plenty more night ahead of you to make the last one. Yeah. I usually stream every Sunday at 6 p.m., except, like I said, next weekend, since it is the weekend relay, I will not be streaming at 6 p.m. I do have the time slot for 3 p.m. Eastern for the event. Wishing you the best, Jessica. Wishing everyone the best to get all of the last-minute things you want to get done today. And I'm going to press the buttons and see you guys later. Bye!